All right, all right. What's up, everybody? What's up, Joe? I'm doing all right. How are you? Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody is doing okay. All right, let's get moving, shall we? We're gonna get back to the base that we actually want to be at. This is nice and all. We were here to get stocked up on stuff, and we are stocked up on stuff. So, we're gonna head back. Could take the cannon. The cannon scares me, honestly. Oh, let me get out of photo mode. Let me just call the train here. It'll take it a few minutes, but it'll be here in a few minutes. And I could just show you real quick. We have lots of copper sheets now, like a lot. Nope, that's cable. There we go. I put a big chest in the floor, so we just have a lot of stuff now. And then computers, I fixed the belt. Something was wrong with the connection, so I just fixed that. Tired, but doing well besides that. I feel you there. One sec. Sorry. The old voice is already in rough shape. But, yeah, so for some reason this lift right here was broken. So this was just stalled out, which is why we had no computers. But now we have a lot of computers. And things should be good. Hopefully our train is coming back. Okay, it's waiting for the aluminum train. Or no, it's not even waiting. Where is it? Oh, wait, we need our drawing stuff. Where's everything? Select all. Oh, it's initializing. Okay. Where is... There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. There must have been a lot of traffic trying to get out of there. Oh, man. I should have just taken the cannon, but I wanted to have a peaceful ride over. I just want to chill. I do not want to get launched into the ether again. It's just a little too stressful right now. I am gonna rework that. It's too strong. It just sends you flying so fast that it's not worth using. But let's see. How are we looking now? You closer? That's aluminum. He's getting there. He's getting there. May as well just delete this and fix the roof. It feels a little framey over here. I cannot lie to you. I don't know if it is or if it's just me and I'm tired. But it looks okay. I guess on the preview. There's a train, not the one we want. Where's our train? That's the oil train. There's our train. God, it's like waiting for a train in real life. You're just stuck sitting here with nothing else to do. TikTok. Oh yeah, I think I started bringing casings over here. I did. Yeah. I didn't finish the job, but I started doing that offline one of these past days. And then I was like, let me do this when I'm on stream. It's like a good stream thing to do. Hello, train, finally. You're probably full of concrete, too. I'll let you pick up more concrete, because we never have enough. Alright, and then we will be heading over. So, there's a couple of things. I'm just gonna kind of talk for a minute. I hope that's cool. While we take a ride back. There's a couple of things that I might want to change fluid-wise over at the base, because I think we're having issues with aluminum and getting 600 flow, like rate per minute through the pipe, even with the water tower. So part of me is thinking to add a water tower, basically where we bring the water up and then have it drop back down and go through. Another part of me is thinking that we split it up into 2 pipelines and we go 2 lines of 300 and see if that alleviates the flow issues, because maybe the bug still is happening. Because it'll basically just like, we'll have flow, and then all of a sudden the valve goes like that. You know, you watch it just basically go to nothing, and then it like slowly recovers, and then it sits there for a minute, and then it like slams back down, and then it like slowly recovers. So it's like, I don't know what else to do for it. So yeah, valves did not work for me. Yeah, man. That's kind of where I'm at, like, same issue. And sorry, I say valve, but I just mean like when you click on the pipe and the thing that shows the flow, the dial, I guess. But even valves, yeah, same thing. Like, they would not help at all. If anything, they made stuff worse, which is wild. Let's see, swamp is looking good. We're getting back to the base finally with a whole lot of concrete too, which is nice. But yeah, it's just strange. So we might want to change something there. I was also thinking for fluids, instead of bringing them in from below, to change the designs and bring them in from the logistics floor above, basically. Which would take some creativity, I think, but it might help quite a bit. But it's kind of hard to say. I set a valve and I maxed out way lower than what I set to. Not sure if a visual bug, but didn't chance it because we should turbo fuel. Yeah. Yeah. And like, don't get me wrong, I know I'm not that good to like just be like, oh, it's the game, but this is pretty checked out. And it's like we're operating at like 97%, you know, or 98%, 99%. It's just that last couple percentage that is actually affecting like the other parts, obviously. So it's a little frustrating. But okay, so we're back. Finally. Let me grab some of this. Totally understand. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, right? But, like, let's take a look, alright? So I guarantee these two, yeah, you can already see they don't have enough aluminum, so they're running low. It says 100%, but I guarantee it's not. And like these guys, some of these will drop. I don't believe that they're actually operating. There you go. At 100%. If they are, that's great. I don't believe it. We'll see what happens. After we're here for a little while, we'll see if stuff changes, but let's focus on this for now. Because that's doing fine for now, for what we need. Over here, I think I put the last blender down. So let's figure out where we are at with that. We got 8, and that's 12. I should really open modeler. get reacquainted with the numbers here. Okay, so that's 12, that's 24. For some reason, the number 28 is speaking to me. Look at all those chickens. I love that vine. It's such a good one. Okay, so... Okay, the numbers are back. 27.2. So if we go 28... Oh, we don't want to do that. Game is calculating. Or the thing is calculating. I don't know if you can see that because I'm there. My green screen blocks it. There we go. We're back. Okay. So... $27.2, so 28 and the last pair can be underclocked, or the last one will be underclocked. Okay, cool. So you've got 12, that's 24. $26. And 28. I kind of wish you could do the, like, no items. Is that an option in the UI? Because if I didn't have to see that every time, I would actually be cool with that. Ooh. Let's try that. Let's try that too. Nice. So it'll just show us what we're missing. That's so much better for, I feel like, to watch and look at. Like, you can see so much more of it. That's great. Okay. Lovely, lovely change right there. These are stalled, so I don't need you. Alright. I think that's nice. I think that's just like a simple, nice little thing. I don't know. Alright, so here, what I think we're going to do, if we can fit it, is the 12 refineries we need to make the initial rubber. And I think we can fit it. Oh wait, do you just work? I think this one just works. This is a good blueprint. Yeah, you just work. Okay. Do we like that? Because I don't think we're going to do space elevator parts here. That's kind of more of what I'm trying to reserve the center for. But I don't think this wing is going to they're just not going to have that, so. So I think doing that is fine. And then we're going to say residual rubber. Okay, and power. I'm good with like that. Just doing that. I think that is fine. Great. Okay. We do not need the fluid output. We can deal with that later. We're not short on copper sheet anymore, so that's not a problem. Try and get the mic in here. Sorry. Okay. So that needs water and polymer resin. The rest of the polymer resin is going to brought out. Maybe we can make like a cool viewing area over here. That could be cool to just like watch the stuff happening. That'd be nice. Right. One of you needs to be at 20%. We also have to split these up into groups of 6, not only for the water, but for the fuel as well. Down here, sorry. Okay. So you take 20 water, you take 40 water. I'm bad at math. Don't judge me. 480, 500. Okay. So I forget what the last pipeline is. I think it's only like 200, two extractors, I mean, so like 240 water. So we'll see. Let's start the process of breaking things up. For heavy oil, we have to do that as well, but it's every 12. So this should be fun to count underneath, but we got it. We got it. So let's start with water. So we've got 1, 2, count in my head, 6. Okay, so I'm gonna start with heavy oil. I should have done water as well. That was dumb. I literally called out 6. 1. Okay. So water line will go in there, and that is this guy. Let's do that. For the other side, we know that'll be this one. That's here, and we can get to there. Okay. Sometimes I want to have like 2 hover packs, or I wish I could just like go slower on this one a little bit. Sometimes it's too fast. Can't handle the speed. Alright, and then this last guy we have to get all the way out to the last set that we have to worry about. And that'll be where the heavy oil breaks. That's where the water breaks. So that's 12. And is that correct spot? Let's double check our math here. Oh, I thought I had the filter on. I did not. Okay, so that's 6. I counted wrong from the get-go. Good, go me. We would have figured that one out. Eventually. Okay, which means heavy oil is also not correct, but we can fix you pretty quickly. And that means you go there. Why can I not do math right now? What is happening? I'm struggling. I know I had a day and all, but dang. Okay. I even got Taco Bell before the stream. Like, that's crazy. It's supposed to give you superpowers. I kind of want to bring this in a little bit. There we go. I don't know, I just like that. I think it looks better. Part of me wants to just expose this from above so we can see all the pipes, because I feel like it would look really cool. Since we're spending the time to make it nice. Alright, so we gotta get heavy oil in here, which we'll do through the middle. Too zippy. Yeah, with the hover pack, sorry. I just saw that comment, but yes, exactly, too zippy. For stuff like this, phenomenal. But when I'm just trying to do like fine movement, it's like aggressive. He's a fan of the pipes. I am as well. They look cool. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be wrong then. So this side. Trying to make it look the same as much as possible. I'll have to come back through and paint stuff. Especially because you color them. Yeah. Right? Dude, if I didn't, I would get so confused. I would have no idea what I was looking at. It'd be all the same color, intermingling and stuff. I'd be completely lost. I have no clue. Unless you had the, especially because I used the clean one that doesn't have the valve stuff to show you. Alright, and then that actually is, again, come on. We'll get there, we'll get there. Try again. I think that's exactly how we had it, and I just did the same thing again. Better, better, better. Heavy oil, let's fix that. As soon as we turn it on, if nothing works, well, we'll figure it out. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna check from above on fuel. That we can split, like, however we really need to. It doesn't have to stay here. It can come out here and run down the middle. I'm okay with that. We are gonna need heavy oil going here. And then the same thing on the inside. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's underneath the blenders, so I guess it's going to be hard to see anyway, but it's getting there. It's looking like a thing. It's looking like a thing. Okay, so heavy oil. Can do 12 of these in one pipeline. And we have 40 times 50. It's 2,000. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that is a lot. So we have 2,000. We're not using all of it here, just a lot of it. Okay, so let's just start pulling from the closest ones over here, and then we'll go from there. So 600 divided by 40 is 15, looks like. Yes, okay. Gonna do this the smart way this time, where I'm not the one counting. Leave that to the computers. Oh, look at me. I already came in and took care of that. How lovely of me. Okay, so this is 600. We've got another 600 right here. Or sorry, no, we have 400, which is fine. Let's do that. Let's double check that that is 400. It should be. 10 of those. 10 of those. Okay. Yeah, 1,000 and 1,000 per side. That tracks. So we can actually send over there then, instead of down and back around. There's no point in doing that. Let's get this first line in, and then I think what we're gonna do. So we'll get the second line. Yeah, 12. There's 28s, there's 14. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we'll take the two 600s. Perfect. Sorry, I had to like work that out in my head. That took a lot longer than it should have, but we got there. We'll take the two 600s and turn them into the ends here. My straight mode is broken. Love it. And then the 400s will pick up the slack, what's left over, and then the leftovers from that will go into petroleum coke. That's not what I wanted to be. How long have I played this game? I still don't know what the flashlight button is. It's a problem. Alright. So heavy oil should start going. It's going. Water hopefully will also start going. It'll take a while for those to fill up. They're also not going to work because I just got rid of the things that are taking care of the resin, the awesome sinks. I literally cannot talk. What is going on? Part of me wants to raise this up, and I'm gonna do that. For a variety of reasons, but the main one being that now I can put the heavy oil residue underneath this. And it won't be in the way. And then we'll just drop down right here. And yeah, it's a little weird, but like it's fine. Because we have to go underneath anyway, so. Let's get rid of this now. Oh, and look at that. That feels great. Much cleaner. And hopefully we can see more now because it's closer to the top. Okay, and then you. Nice and roomy, yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Take this guy. Let's go like... Yeah, we want to be next to it so that we can raise up. Let's go right back up as soon as we can. So here. Very nice. Okay, so that's on there. Looking good. All right. So, all right, things are kicking on, I think. They are. Lovely, lovely. Start splitting the, although we already did the math, so we can just go to where they are. Okay, so that's the last input going in there, which means this is the last output. So we split you. Let me paint these rogue guys. Are there any more of you? Hello? Yes. I see you. Nope. God, they're everywhere. Oh my god. Okay, I think we're good. So that's our first one. What I think we're gonna do, because it's kind of crowded in here now, is we're gonna take this one. Why is straight mode broken all of a sudden? There we go. And we'll take them out here. Sorry about that. And we'll just start a bank of them going down. And I think we'll have basically 5. Because it's the same amount of water into fuel. Or we'll have 4? 3? I don't even know. Don't ask me to do math on the fly. It's not pretty at all. That's also completely incorrect because we're grouping both of them up. So we have to do every 3, which means we are going to have a lot of pipelines. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I need to count out loud. Got you 2, and then Mr. 3 over here. Great, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're just gonna keep doing this. 1, 2, and a 3. It should not. be that. Something's messed up, I think. Okay, if I put down 14... Yo, Dying Light comes out tomorrow? I did not know that. I am not ready. What is happening here? Why can't I do math right now? Tell me I put down like one extra set of blenders. PC will be dying rendering the lighting. Real. I did put down an extra set of blenders. Sweet mama. Pain. Yeah, tomorrow. Can't believe it. I also can't believe it. Holy cow. I gotta... Well, I'll be paying attention. Still team no pre-order, even for that. It looks really good, though. It does. Okay. At least it's just on the end. I was like, I know I'm bad at math, but 3 does not go into 14 evenly. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so here is autosave, sorry. Here is our outbound. My last pre-order was like in 2020. Yeah. I could tell you the last game I pre-ordered. It was Age of Wonders 4. Because I thought it was going to be my Civ replacement. And it was not a bad game. But it was just not Civ. So I was sad. It's kind of on me for expecting it to be something that it was not. But yeah, I got influenced, you know. Was watching somebody play it and I was like, oh, that looks good. This was an anime game that actually delivered. I mean, at least you got a good experience. Like, it took another bad experience for me to be like, yeah, all right. I can't even say it was bad. It just wasn't the game for me. You know what I mean? That's really it. Like, but yeah, like Battlefield 6, I am interested, extremely interested in Battlefield 6. But I'm not pre-ordering it, you know? Especially because I don't trust EA, but that's a whole other conversation. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a partial. Fuel, so we can just do 5 right across one of these foundations. Probably this closest one is fine. So let's do something like this. And then the fuel is gonna run probably out here. Oh, I gotta change you, sorry. Okay, so we want to be like this. We will do this for the turn, just to make our lives easier. Okay, and then should probably do it this way. Okay, next one. We're hitting our groove now. We're getting it. We're getting it figured out. Oh, too far. Okay. All good, all good. Okay. We're getting there. We got last two here. Alright, nice. And that looks very clean. I like that. Okay, so we also have to get heavy oil residue in here. Okay, I think we will take it from here. But we'll probably send it straight back. Although, actually, let's have it up here. Up here is better. I gotta change the time too for you guys. Okay, so let's try and get it spot 6 lighting. And we do need 2 in here. So let's think about that. Okay, so I think this one is gonna... Let's see. You... Let's figure you out first. And then we can just select that where we need to. Okay, so that one will go to the further one. We'll use this one for the outside. So you want him there. I think that's in line. It is in line. Nice. And then that means you gotta change just a little bit. Let's just go off here. Just cause then we can keep them in line. I can take this one down. It's a little bit different, but it's fine. It works. Gets the job done. Looks nice. Alright. So that is heavy oil. Perfect. We've got good flow going through there too. Let's paint that. Okay, so we have heavy oil, we have water, we have fuel, outbound. We gotta deal with this guy. Okay, let me see real quick. Okay, so you're gonna have more than you need, because you've got 600, but you're only gonna be giving 4. You do not have enough, I think. You're only doing 240. So where does the other water come from? Now I'm getting confused. Wait a minute. Let's check modeler. Sorry. I need to verify some things. Forgive me while it loads. Oh, it's trying. There it is. Okay, because we need 480 water for our refineries. 26 and 2/3. Is that not what we have down there? Let's see. Yeah, 4.5. What's getting oversupplied then? Wait, 4.5? Why do I have 6 lines? How much water am I making? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and change. I am so confused. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what past me was doing. This feels correct, because it's 2 lines, 2 lines, that's 4. And then that means we have the 2 left over. This one I'm pretty sure is the line that's short. What am I missing here? Yeah, it's so advanced, Joe. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I missing? What am I missing? It's so obvious. It's right in front of me, and I just can't figure it out. 6, 12. The last 4. 6, 12. Is 2720 only those? Yes. So it's 2720 plus 480. 3200. Yeah, now we're back at our 6 lines. Well, 5 and 3rd. Yeah. But where this isn't enough water. I'm so fucking dumb. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. Today really apparently is just kicking me in the butt and the brain at the same time. 26 and 2/3. Yeah, good. We have that. We have 6. Sorry, I'm making myself look at the water extractors. We have 5 times 5 is 25. Yep. Plus our... Oh god, I just minimized everything. Today is rough. I apologize. I don't know what's going on with my computer right now. Okay, we're back. We're good. 2720. Yes. Into here. Yes. Great. Oh, that's part of it. So we got 80 water back. I don't think that solves all of our problems though, because we're still short a lot. This is rough. These are rough days. Okay, so if we need 2,400 plus... Wait, why am I thinking it's 800? Are these wrong? That might be our problem. Folks, I have discovered the problem. It's that I yet again have been foiled by simple mathematics. Good grief. I deleted the one at the end, right? Yeah, 14. Okay. So you are 12. That is 12. That has to be 12. That means all of our nice heavy oil residue work was for nothing because we have to move it. So confused. What was it? I'm not that bright. I can't count. I literally cannot count right now. I counted 5 when I should have counted 6. And it's like blowing my mind how bad at math I am. I did it twice, guys. I did it fucking twice. I'm about to just roll back the save. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, that is 6. I don't know why this is so hard. It's just like bad math by me, literally all over the place. Okay, that is finally the correct breakdown of pipes. I don't know what the heck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a clue right now. Okay. I mean, it's a big build, so I need to give myself a little bit of, like, leeway here, that it is a lot going on. So I can't get too frustrated with myself. I gotta stay calm there. But counting to 12 is something I should be able to do. I feel you, man. Like, some invisible force is just unbalanced today and just throwing people off. You included, it's been a day? Yeah, bro. Dude, we're gonna pin it on that. Let's just pin it on that and power through. We're gonna be better than that force, right? We're better than that. We can deal with this. Just gotta have good vibes. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. This is a video game after all. We are visible, correct. Take that. Take that, forces beyond my comprehension. Okay, at least this should be an easy fix. Yeah, what he said. Yeah. Okay, that was somehow correct. I don't know. But anyway, we have 2 at the end. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay. Now it's all coming together. I'm understanding now. Because I was counting it as if it were 12 at the right spacing, and it was just not making sense to me. Nothing was adding up. It just literally wasn't adding up. The math wasn't math. Okay. So now, what will happen? Is you will go in here. And there will be 40 water left over, and we'll underclock you to only make 20, so you'll only consume 20, which means there will be 120 water left over. Okay, great. And that will go out and merge with whatever's left in that line, which will be 400. No, wait a minute. We're sending 240 in minus 100. Oh no, wait, we underclocked one. That's right. So it's only 200. Yes. It's all coming up. I'm understanding now. Okay, so it'll be 100, 120. We'll have 80 coming out. That 80 will add to the 400, 480. 480 powers those guys. Okay. Love it. Okay, and this is where the heavy oil residue will have to get brought in. Slightly less convenient now. But we'll find a way. We'll figure it out. Okay, so instead of being there... Let's get you... Let's do this first. Okay, where do you have to be? You want to be in the middle. I don't know if you can reach to the middle. You can't. What is this? Yo, it really does. I love this track. This is... Thank you for pointing it out, because I always like listen to it and I'm like, man, that's so nice. It has it's such a vibe. But you're right. It is a hellhole of a place. So does not compute. Does not compute. Alright, for this last one. I think we're just gonna try and just jump right through here. Just gonna scooch on by. It's gotta be a little bit higher up. Also, that's not the thing that we want. That is. Okay. There's no real way to win there. We're gonna have a little bit of clipping. Okay, I guess straight mode is broke. Cool. Cool. You should work like that, right? Ooh, let me up. Okay, after all of that, what an endeavor. That was absurd. Take you. Take you. Go there. That's spot. Okay, now we have our water. Water we can bring up. And we can just drop it right. Actually, let's leave it up because our water input is going to be up. Okay, so that's the one we need. We don't need this. We have no fluid output, just inputs. So I think we'll just keep this pretty simple. And we only need 240 per line. Not that. That. We can downgrade this all. Same for that stuff. It does not need to be Mark II. Yeah, the frames are getting real. I think I'm gonna have to drop to 1080p again. Which isn't the worst thing. It'll look good still. I wonder how much changing the color of machines like makes the frames mad. I wonder if that's a thing. Game being like, I gotta keep track of this now too. Let's get power all the way up here. I don't know which side we were using. This one. Okay. And then incredible. I am an engineer. I'm not, actually. I wonder how many of them are like that. Yeah. You're right, you're right. It's like very stuttery. It's just random moments that seem to really do it, to be honest, but when building particularly, it's getting kind of rough. And I don't even know how much that would change things, because it's mainly CPU related. That's where your issues are, my issues are going to be. Water in. Items are gonna go in as well. Let's clear this side out really quick. So inbound, we need what do you need? 40 times 6. We'll just do Mark 5s though, because that's our moving stuff around belt. So let's keep it that way. so we're gonna have how much is coming off of here? Is it 20 resin per? It is 20 resin per. So 25 times 20 is 500. Do we want to balance this? We could, but I think what we're gonna do is like this. It's a little unconventional, but it'll work. And then here, we'll do another one. Oh, I thought I put a lift there already. Whoops. Oh, is that our input? Sorry, I just heard like a banging sound. Go investigate that? I don't know. Okay, we're still gonna do it this way. I just, we're getting there. Oh, good. Nice song. Nice song. Nice song. It's so slow. Alright. In the middle somewhere. Okay, so overflow will go to the middle, and then we can run that out. For now, the rubber is also going to get sunk. How much are we making? 20? Okay, that's fine. So this will all join up and go into one awesome sink. Should be pretty straightforward. And I think that'll be enough. Because it's 1,000 minus 480. It's 520 plus 240. Yeah, right on it. So that will start working. Water. Just trying to get water in there. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We could let them stall, but I think I'd rather just have stuff run. Eventually, we'll get water turned on over there. What I really need is 4, something for this fuel to go to, which is going to be the next step. That's going to be our first recycled plastic. Let's see if we have that actually set. Okay, so we have it. Now we got rubber. Okay, good. So with these recipes, if you're not familiar, we are able to... I always do that. I think I can look up the alternate name. I can't. You basically double your stuff, your plastic and your rubber, by converting it into the other thing. And so what you can do, and adding fuel, so what you can do is create huge amounts of stuff from very little starter amounts, and then turn that into more stuff. And it's just a very fun process. So we're going to make that happen out here. That's going to be our space to do so. So to start out, we have 240 rubber. We are going to turn that into plastic using this recipe here. So we need 240 into 30, or sorry, 30 into 240. And it's 8. Super simple. Wow. So what we're going to do is get our pipeline right there. That might be our starter. And let's see. We'll probably just do 8 right here. Because we'll have the rubber right there. So we can route that around and in. We can rotate these guys, because we are going to want them starting to go this way. We need the chain to kind of go that direction. But this would be a better use of space, I think. We can also put them here. I don't want to get too close to the train tracks that will go on there. But we could get kind of close. Those are auto connecting, which is very nice. Perfect. And then that works well here. We've got this little space that we can maybe use for something. I don't know. Turn it into maybe some green space. That'd be ironic for our oil build, right? Pretty smart. Okay. And then we'll just have a little more room to start routing fuel, which we're probably going to need, because we'll start running just big rows out like that. Okay. So you are going to make recycled plastic. And you need just as much fuel as you do for your inputting item, so rubber or plastic. So in this case, we need 240 fuel. And we want to remember we don't need a fluid output. So let's start with the items. That should be a splitter. I'll go splitter here. That didn't last very long, but it's fine. It's probably not necessary because now the fuel is stalled anyway, so didn't really need to do that. We want to go... Let's merge them. Yeah, let's merge them. Go directly in like that. And that way that isn't interrupted when things do kick on. Okay, this is a fuel input. This is also a fuel input. We've got fuel lines right here. So let's see. Even the small line is 400, so it doesn't really matter which one we take. I guess we can take that first, which might make that a little easier. Sorry, let me silence the old phone. And let's see. I want to get there. And I think that's in the middle. It is in the middle. Okay. Let's see. Let's use the space that we have here. Okay, these guys don't have power, but we can fix that. Do I just go through? I mean, I did there. Did I? No. That's different. Maybe we'll change it later. Let's flush a bunch of fuel. So that will hopefully get that running, which will help get this running again. And then when that's running, there we go. These will start running. It's starting. Things are happening. Things are starting. And then here, let's just fill this in. I want a nice clean slate to build from. Okay, so we're doubling everything. So now we're going to make 16 refineries. And they are going to be doing the recycled rubber, where they're going to turn all of this plastic back into rubber, doubling it again. So we now have 68 times for 480. So we have to make 480 fuel go into the refineries as well, and then get everything rocking and rolling. He's a madman, something like that. Something. Okay, this actually works out pretty well, because then we can have a walkway kind of thing, like, or something right next to the tracks, which is good. So let's do that. This awesome sink will not actually be there. I hope so. I hope so. I hope you're on board. Otherwise, I'm alone in this. This is a problem. Alright. So what I think we need is a stack of 16. And then it's going to be 2 stacks of, like, 30, basically. One of them is going to be making plastic. And then some of that plastic is going to get turned into rubber. Like about half of it. Let's just check that, because we're getting to that part of the build. So we just did this. And what we need to do now is add our 16 making rubber. And then, yeah, it's 32 refineries making recycled plastic. And then another 34 2/3 making recycled rubber again. And see, we get about 2,000 of each when it's all said and done. And then we'll just sink the excess. We're making extra on purpose in case we just need more for some reason, or just want to make a little bit more of something. We can kind of do that with a little bit more stuff. And the numbers work out a lot better. Like, I wanted 1,500 basically. Kind of worked back towards that. And then we got to do petroleum coke. 1,600 of those. So honestly, what I'm thinking, hear me out, is we've got heavy oil here. And we need to make petroleum coke. So what if we make that... Oh, that might be nice. Okay. So if we do, because it's 16 again, so we could do 16 for recycled plastic or rubber, whichever one it is, rubber. On that end, the 32, and then the 34.6, and then a 16 to cap it off, and that would kind of be even, I think. And it shouldn't be too hard to get the heavy oil back out of here. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Taco Bell doing its Taco Bell thing. Yeah. Because all we need for petroleum coke is heavy oil residue. So we're making a lot of that too. That'll be a fun process. Price we pay for the bell. We live it. We love it. We could do that, or we could do 16, 16, 32, 34. But that's harder, and I don't think really benefits us in any way. Oh, these are backwards. I'm undecided on where I want to route stuff. If I want to have belts going this way or going this way. Obviously, inputs have to flow this way, but outputs could flow this way. And that could be a good area here, actually. This could become a collection area for the belts, and then we can raise them up and like send them out to each wing. I think I like that. Burby. All good, all good. So let's set up a auto connect, and we're gonna take out the fluid output as well, so that we don't have to do that every time. And then we'll flip around these mergers to go the other way. Alright, cool. And we can set recipes. Should we? No. Well, yeah, actually. Because we're doing mostly recycled rubber. We're only doing one row of recycled plastic, so if we just do all recycled rubber like this, we could just change it and save it again. I think we'll do that. We'll put this in the parts area. Oh, okay. I guess we can assume that, or we could do this. I was like, we could assume that most stuff is... Is auto connect? Sorry, I am not good at talking tonight. I really apologize. Save that. Let's actually change the image. Stuff is a mess. I really gotta clean this all out. Do that really quickly. Get rid of all these old ones that we just don't need anymore. Keep the cannon. I think this one is decent. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, anyway, that's a lot better. Yeah, who needs them? Who needs all those blueprints? I don't... They were all like the same test version of something like auto connect, so we have our auto connect designs. We're good. And if not, we can just make new ones. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. So we got those. That's good. And honestly, while we're doing it, we're gonna make one for the petroleum coke. It's for the better that you cleared it up. Agreed. Agreed. Now there's more room for me to fill it back up with crap. It's perfect. Sorry. Okay. That's good. Cycle continues, so it do. I think that's how you spell petroleum. I don't know. Yep. Just gotta sound it out. Use your big boy words. Alright. So. We are starting with rubber. Should have inputs going that way, outputs coming back. I like it. Okay, so 16 in a row. Nope. Let's make sure that stuff is still working correctly. Looks like it is. You're not connecting though. Interesting. Okay. It's weird that that won't go to there. Maybe because, oh, it's already down. And they don't work from the output. Okay, so I guess that's just what it is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can really do about that. I think we just have to do the connection ourselves. Because the problem is, for whatever reason, the auto connect won't go that way, like into an input from an output, but it will. There goes my hotbar again. Awesome. Like, it won't go from here to there, but it will go from there to here, kind of thing. But because we already placed that one, it doesn't work. Right, let's just test it just to be sure that I'm not dumb and not understanding how this works. But at least in my experience, that is how it is. So I don't think that's gonna work. Let's try it. And I hope I'm wrong. That would be great if I'm wrong about this. Oh, let's go. Wrong. That's amazing. Okay. Sick. It didn't work before, but it works now. I'm not going to complain. I love it when I'm wrong. Honestly, that's amazing. Okay, so that's 8. $10, $12, $14, $16. Okay, so you have to update the other blueprints. Also, 32 is going to be interesting. Alright, let's update these blueprints really quickly. Love this one too. This is the landing song. Planetfall or whatever. Yeah, Massage 2AB. Yeah. Another good track. Yeah. Big time good track. Okay, and then petroleum coke, I think, is gonna be... Yeah, same thing. Alright, so what I want to see... There's no way we're fitting 32 in there in a nice way. So what I'm wondering is if we do 2 of these side by side. Yeah, no, it's probably not going to fit. We're gonna have to bump this side out, which is fine. We're allowed to do that. Because then we gotta go back into rubber. So it's rubber, plastic, rubber. And we need 2 of these as well. And then out here we can do the heavy oil petroleum coke situation. Because yeah, I'd rather not get into the train area out there where that's already kind of in a good spot. So that side is fixed. We can't really do much there. But this side, this is open. We can make it. We can make it however we want. So let's do... It is... Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that. Yeah. It's a great observation. The progress. It's actually like signs of progress, yeah. Love it. Okay, so we want to go out to here. Obviously further than that, but this is how far things will need to be. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable oil wing when it's all said and done. Alright, let's drop down a bunch of refineries. I hope we have enough stuff. Thankfully, because we're kind of cutting back on the copper sheets in the cost, it should help us out quite a bit. Love that. And then we do it again. There it is, copper sheet. I should have just grabbed a ton of copper sheet Yeah, that would have been smart. Or put it on the train. That would have been smart. But it's smart, so that's probably why I didn't do it. Because I'm not always the smartest. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to see what else I can do in the meantime. All copper sheet refills. Spend a whole bunch of concrete. That's what we can do. We like doing that. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? The space is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're only days about 4 days in? Oh, dude, enjoy it. I'm so jealous. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I love when new players come through. Your stuff is super spaghetti. Yeah, that's the way it should be, man. That means you're doing it right. You're just having a good time. I hope. This actually has to be out a little bit more. Because we need 35, technically. So I'm going to make it 36. Which means you need to be there. Ooh, now we're at a steel pipe. Really? That's not what I would have expected. I have that. I have that over here. I can get that. Let's go get that. Sorry. I was just saying what a crazy view that was too. That's insane that we said the same thing even though I was muted. That's so funny. Alright, we're almost there. That is insane. That is like just actually crazy. but I love it. I love every minute of it. I'm loving every minute of it. It's Northern Line, right? I think. Yeah. All right. So let's start figuring this out because this is gonna be insane. Oh, you just unlocked petrol? Nice, dude. Nice. That's a fun moment. It's a fun time. All right, let's get. I always have fun with like the oil setups and stuff. I mean, this is overboard, but yeah, oil is like one of my favorite things to build. Pipes can be finicky, but very fun. Very fun stuff. You shouldn't be a thing. Okay. And then where are we outputting? We're outputting over here, and in this case that works. That's good. So I think we're gonna do items down below, fluids up top. Just to keep things simple, because we only have one fluid type, and then singular items going in each one. So shouldn't be too bad. All right, this one is what did we say? 480, right? Because it's making 60 times 8. Yeah, 480. So that can be its own line. Like so. And then that means the fuel can also be one line without too much trouble. Okay, so what do we have at the moment fuel-wise going into here? We have 400, and we are taking 240. I'm going to try and help myself out here, because this is going to get probably a little crazy. Now we could put a valve off here and limit it to 160. But I think instead what we're gonna do is probably gonna run a direct line into here, because you're 30 times 16, yeah, 480. So if we do that enough, we'll be able to balance things pretty well. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it figured out. Okay, so you want a full line, basically, and then excess will go out. You need a little bit more. So you're technically 17 and a third. And then we're timesing that by 30. So 520. We're saying 520. And I think the game will say 522. And then That's 2 times, so that's 80 each. So that's another 160. Okay, so 160 plus 160 is 320. Plus another 120. Okay, so we're just gonna have weird numbers sitting around, basically. Let's just start hooking stuff up and figuring out the rest later. Although, you know what? I don't want to go through this area. So what we'll do is we'll run out to here, and then we'll go up. Break in a little bit. I don't need 5 here. I only need 4. Okay, and then first guy. Alright, and then I think we're going to pull the extra off the end because I want to make sure it all gets full all the way to the end, and then the extra can go out and maybe into this one. Okay. And then what I think we'll do is this guy. Okay, I think I have a bit of an idea now of how I want to do this. This guy will go down to the end. It's fine. Just kidding. That's the petroleum coke, isn't it? Yeah. So we need you to go in here instead. Okay, and that's the... Oh, this is actually the rubber. Let me get on top here for a second. I need to see up top. Okay, so those are 16. These are 18, 17 and a third. Don't forget your brake. Yeah, good point. Good point. Once I get the fuel hooked up, we'll take a break. I appreciate you're a good man. Looking out for me here. Good guy. All right. So okay, yes, this will work out. This will work out. So what'll happen is this one's taking 520. It'll give us 80 over. This one's taking 520 as well. It'll also give us 80 over. So that's 160. My audio just went out. The timing is incredible. The one on the end is taking 480, so that's 120 out. This one will also be 480, so that's 120 out, so that's 240. And then $240 plus 60, 160, sorry, is 400. This right here should give us the rest, but that gives us more than we need. So it'll come together. I know it'll come together. Math will math out. But yeah, we're gonna take a break, and then when we come back, we will hopefully get things running again. And yeah, I'm gonna have to fix my audio, but I can do that on my end. Let's find a cool spot. Oh, I missed. Love it. All right, we'll be back. Alright, we are back a little early, but I'm feeling it. Feeling like we just keep going. Getting stuff running here. Hope everybody's down for that. Oh yes, I have to remember, we're not making 400 fuel here. We're making 320. That just solves our problem, I think. Because then now that's 80. Yep, 480. Beautiful. Look at that. You come back from a break, you solve a math problem. It's a good day. Okay, so that's that, and then you have to go here. It's so true. Sometimes it is exactly what you need. Like, I find that to be true a lot of the times for me. All right, so that is fuel going in. Let's go to the other side. Do I like that, actually, now that I think about it? I don't know if I do. And I'll tell you why. Because this has to run before these two. Otherwise, these just won't run if this isn't running. So I don't want fuel to go there first. I want fuel to go here first. And then I want fuel to go in to these after. So what I really want is for you to not go in there. What I really want is for you to go in here. Okay, and then the extra, we'll have 120 extra. And then we'll add that all into a pipeline, and we'll put that into the middle. Yeah, let me fix lighting here. Okay, so we have 80. All right, and then this will make up the last one because we're gonna have excess from this one as well. All right, we got it. I got the idea now. I think we're gonna do a pipeline running out here. And that will gather all the extra. And I think we're gonna limit this because I don't want more going out than needed. So I will say only let 120 out. And then down here we will merge with the 80 that is coming from all the way down there as well. This is also 120. Right, and then we just gotta get to that junction right there. Just kidding, actually, we need to get to one of these junctions. Well, both of them, technically. They have to rejoin. Should be 40 on each. Total of 80. This might be unnecessary, I don't know, but I think it's gonna help keep things running. Let's actually run this up. Yeah. Trying to think, is this pipeline being here going to be a problem? And I think it will. So I think we have to raise it up to get out of the way. I know that other line is there. Probably gonna go under it, honestly. Or I could go around the back of plastic. In that case, that could just run all the way around. Yeah, it's smarter instead of intermingling it with all of this. You just don't have to do that. We probably can avoid doing that entirely. There it is right there. Okay. Okay, so that should start going in here. I do want a valve here because I don't want stuff flowing back down this line. And it can just be open, doesn't have to have a set amount of stuff in it. And then this, let's make this a Mark II. Stuff's gonna start flowing. Same deal. Do we want a valve to prevent backflow? Let's do it. And then we need this one to get out to here. So we'll do that. If I can fit a valve here, that's great. Better. Okay, this one is also 80. I guess let's just put that here. Because I want it here anyway. Let's see. Because we're in the back, I'm okay with running the pipelines like this. It is really inefficient though, actually. There's no point in doing that. You have extra too. Yeah. So we have 80, 120. 120. Or, sorry, 80, 120, 200. Another 120, 320. You're 80 for 400, and then that's 80 for 480. Perfect. Okay. Just rechecking the math as we go here. This might not be better. I don't know. It might be better to drop down the pipeline and like kind of help create some pressure, if you will. That'll go right in. Just the junction for the junction. That, and then valve right here. And another valve right here, but we just leave it open. And it will do its thing. Alright, now we gotta change the pipeline that's down here that's currently connected to this. We need to connect. Did I do that wrong? I did. I hooked it up as it is right now, but it needs to be the other way around. This has to go into the first one, and then all the overflow will go into the last one. So we basically have it, we just have to flip around a couple valves, which is fine. So we're gonna do that. Let's move this out. Okay. Yeah, let's go out here. So that we have enough room to put a valve in here. Alright, there we go. Now we got it. So you give me 80. You stay open, but it should be about 400. Or it should be 400. And then well, now it's going to be different numbers, actually. I lied. Just wait. Start turning it on. We'll see. We'll figure things out as we go. It could be kind of wrong. It's probably kind of wrong. So much for our signs. I didn't really do any of that. I never do. I always forget to do that kind of thing. Let's get power. Yeah, we'll run power down the middle of this. I don't need to delete every single one. Should have made this part of the blueprint. That would be smart. Smart thing to add. Okay. And then we don't have power. I don't think we have power under the floor yet. We might, though. Or maybe we do. No, we do. We do, actually. I lied. We just have to go find it. Okay, we're getting power from that power tower right now, which is fine. We're going to use this to clean up the refinery area as well. It's all refineries. It always has been, but now it's the initial refineries. Spaceman meme. Oh, I got very offline there. So for now, let's just get this over. It doesn't reach, yeah, of course. That makes sense, that makes sense. Where do you reach? Is this not where I just ran all my power? Oh wait, this is the blenders. It's up here. Haha. Okay. My bad, my bad. Sometimes I wonder why all placements are final in game. That's so focused around building, you should be able to pick up and move things that you put down. Yeah, I agree. we with that? Why is only one of these set? That's unfortunate. Hopefully that's not the case for all of them. But... Classic me right there, that's good. Yeah, I'm with you. No, but I'm with you. There are things that I would definitely like to see happen, you know, in 1.2 and stuff, maybe some building improvements, but we are kicking things on. Things are starting to happen. It's going to take a little while for everything to fill up. We're going to kind of do things slowly right now. We're getting green lights, which is good, and they're filling up with plastic, which is good. He sees green lights, so do I. Now we have to get the items into the next areas, which is relatively simple to do, thankfully. For now, at least. It's gonna get harder to do. That's what she said. Moving right past that, what we have now is rubber flowing in. That's gonna go into recycled plastic. Well, the first bank of it, and I need to do power. And let's see, are these recipes set? These are at least set. That's good. Cool. And then we got to do the other one. So we actually have to split that line down below and send half into this row. And I'm going to underclock this before I forget to do it later. So you need to be at 33% or just 20. And we'll do that twice because we need to be technically at, is it 34 and a third? That's what it was, right? 34 and a third. And this is 18 two times, which is 36. So if we take out 2, that gives us 34. So you actually need to be at less than that. I'm going to check the modeler right now, because I could be wrong about this. Let's double check the modeler. I was wrong. Okay, it's 34 and 2/3, so this is actually correct. There we go. Okay. Got a lot of green lights here. What are you upset about? You just don't have plastic? Okay. And this probably is not actually a good thing, are we? Yeah, we're not able to handle that. Noted. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Guess we'll just do that down here. Yeah, 13, and we built 16, so there's 3 on here. Yep. I'm scared of doing math right now, but gotta do it sometime. It's like all this game is, it's just math. Alright, so let's balance these. work out very nicely, though. Alright, so that'll take these two lines, it'll balance them into even lines, and then send it down both rows for us, which is great. We've already got plastic coming out, which is awesome. And then plastic, same deal applies for you. Can't handle it. On one line, so we gotta do this. Thankfully going in is only 30, so we're fine. Trying to take double of that out just does not work. Alright, so here. Suppose we can just go right alongside this. Because you're stopping there. Here's the other one. Let's do the same thing. So we're going to have 4 lines of plastic coming out of here. Right there. Probably do something like that for, well, no, we don't have to anymore because we can go down to where we need to join up. So what we're gonna have is too close. One there. We need you. Go like that. All right, and then we can merge or balance these two. Oh God. My alarm. Okay, thank you. It scared the crap out of me. And then these can move up and out, and then we'll repeat basically with this. Oh, they don't even have to move. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. And then... Okay, so actually... we will not balance you here. We will just balance you all together. I didn't think things would line up that nicely, but they did, so we're happy. Let me go like that. All right. So the end will get there in time, like it did here. I hope. I think. Is it turned on? Maybe not. Yes. It is. Okay. Okay, it's just not, there's no rubber getting here yet. But that is more and more. Yeah, they're filling up. Perfect. All right, and then we're on to the last bank here. So that is our... This is our plastic production right here. And then rubber, we need like twice as much. But we actually have the 2 lines we need. So we can take from here. We want it like 1,000. So what we'll probably do is take 2 Mark V belts off of there. And then these, I think, can be fed again by a Mark V. Because it's 30 times 17. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Oh, that one lines up really well. That's okay. Although, we want plastic to go the other way, not this way. So, what that means is we can make this nice. There we go. And now we have our 2 lines here. Send that towards the middle, and then we'll have our little collection area over there. And then we're gonna have 3 lines of rubber, technically. So just trying to see the best way to do that. These aren't turned on yet. I want the system to kind of catch up for a little while. I hooked all of the stuff up that needs to be hooked up, right? Oh yeah, because you're heavy oil residue. I really need to paint this one. I should have painted this. Because I keep seeing that, thinking it's a fuel pipe, but it's not. It's heavy oil residue. Okay, so yeah, we're good. Because that's the last one, and it's connected from down there. Yep, cool. And then we gotta do a rubber split down here. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna hit there, that's fine. I'll move that. Let's do that. You, this one's gonna be a little tougher. But we'll just probably go around the plastic lift. And then, so if you're there, let's take you to here. And that's our last one. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I had to concentrate for a second there. We are rocking though. We are going to go from a 4 belt setup to 3. So let's do the input only. Okay, we should have very little rubber on the belt because there should only be like 2 of these working. We go output only. Okay, it seems like we have more than 2 working. That's fine. And then there's going to be our 3 belts of rubber. Okay, so we're going to have 3 belts of rubber, 2 belts of plastic, and I think like 3 belts or 2 belts of petroleum plastic. I'm not sure. We make 120 per. We have 16, which we didn't finish building. There we go. Yeah, 3, 2.5. Cool. What an absolute cluster. Look at this place. This is crazy looking. I'm gonna go through and paint the plastic refineries blue. I meant to do that, but I forgot. We're gonna have to set a bunch of recipes here. All right, let's start turning this place on. Okay, so we got recipes running. At least we got some green lights. It's a good start. All right, that's a good amount of green lights, I gotta say. And I think these are all just stalled out. Yeah. Which is a good problem to have. We do need awesome sinks for you guys, so let's put... Oh, this is a perfect place for awesome sinks, actually. Because for now, we don't really have a use for this. We still have to build the places that need this, but we needed this first because it's going to be one of the core items, obviously, that we need. It'd be better if it was 6x6, but you know, I think we can make do. We're gonna need a whole other area for polymer resin at the moment. This is also just temporary until we start using this stuff. Let's just steal power from right there. Give me an easy way in here, and let's start getting belts over here. So, plastic, you are first. Congratulations. Yeah, we're gonna need way more than this, but it's a start. See, I technically need 3 of you. For rubber. And I'm trying to see if there's a better way that I can do these. I think we're just going to end up going over them with some of the elevated guys. And then we'll like go up here, I guess. Yeah. Just do that for now. Are we clipping there? No. Alright, so I gotta do this. Okay, hopefully when we get back up top, we're gonna see a bunch more green lights. We do. Good. At least here we do. Those don't have plastic because you don't have rubber, because you don't have resin, because you don't have room for heavy oil. And that's still going to be the case until we hook up the last bit here. So let's do that. But that'll help the system a little bit more. So in reality, we should not be doing this until we have heavy oil going. And then, because otherwise we're just going to bleed the system dry. Okay, so heavy oil we need to get from these 2 points right here. Okay. That's fine. And then I'm wondering if we can... There's no way we can make that turn. Chance. That real quick. Okay, if we can get through here. All right. Then how much even is it? Don't actually. 40 times 16. Is it really that much extra? Alright, then what I'm thinking we do instead. Do I have a subfloor out here yet? No. How far away is it? Oh, right there. Sometimes we need a subfloor for the subfloor, you know? Things get crazy in here. But basically we're just gonna drop down and then come right back out over here. And we'll need 2 lines, so we'll probably just do 2 lines of 300 if we have to run 2 lines anyway. Or sorry, a line of 300 and a line of 600. Well, then I guess we'll just do 2 600 belt pipes at that point. It's so annoying that we have to do 40. Am I making extra? Can I just underclock that? Let's see. I am. I'm making 76 extra. Okay, so we're just going to underclock that. Either underclock or I guess delete the last one. Oh no, but then that will mess up our heavy oil recipe. Oh, we have to do it. Everything else revolves around it. That sucks. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. Okay. We'll just feed it from both ends. I'll run one pipeline in this way. I'll run the other one in underneath. Connect it in the other side. It'll be fine. Yeah, okay. So it'll be like 320 basically per. Does that sound about right? So it's 400 in each of these. We're losing 160. Yeah, 640. Okay, just checking on that. Just check. Well, yeah. We know we want to be up over... We can just go right to here, because there's all this... Well... Yeah, we got the room. Let's use it. Got one there, we got one there. Nope. Solid. And because we're going down to come back up, everything will try and get back up to that height, which is perfect for us. Hopefully we don't need to add any pumps in here. Usually machine to machine is good because of the extra head lift. It's enough. Let's just run this down. We're technically in the blender area right now, but you know what? That's fine. We kind of have to be. Trying to get there. Wow, it's tough in here. Forgot I accidentally connected fuel to that at one point, so it's very upset. Don't crash? I think we just crashed. Shit. We crashed. Fuck. I don't know when the last autosave was. Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's so tough. No. The crash, man. The crash is tough. I'm waiting for it to upload the cloud, like sync to the cloud, basically. Okay. RIP to me. Hopefully it's not too bad. I think I autosave every like 15 minutes. It's a lot of time in 15 minutes. You could do a lot. Damn, we were so close. That was like the last pipeline to. Hopefully it was nearby. Damn. As soon as I hit to select the pipe, the whole thing just like stopped, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't feel good. That one's lasting a little bit longer than normal if it's gonna recover. Okay, let's see where it respawns us. Now I'm gonna have to try and remember what we did in the middle of this. Oh, that sucks. Damn. That actually sucks. Alright, well. We don't need to do that right now, anyway. Deep breaths, deep breaths. I think this was the only thing that we had done, and we were just working it out most of that time. Oh, hello. No floor. That actually jump scared me, not gonna lie. Just suddenly the ground. Let's go for this. This feels simpler than what we were doing before. Okay, I think it was that stuff. That was all we did there. Now we have heavy oil here already, which is great. So we've technically caught up. We skipped the awesome sync stuff because it's not really necessary right now for me to do. We said it's every 6. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looked like suspiciously not 6 like to me. It looked like more. So I was unsure. Alright, getting petroleum coke in there is like not happening. And it doesn't matter that it goes there. So we're gonna put it over here. For now. I know I did the math and I'm already forgetting the math, but it's 120 times 16 divided by 720. Yeah, 2 1/3. Okay. Or not 720, 780. 2 and change though. And then we'll balance them, of course. And we'll go into the sinks like over here. Oops. Oh no, that's wrong. Wait. That probably would have been fine. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. It's just all sorts of messed up today. Okay, let's just do that for now. Oh yeah, and I gotta balance them. Let me do that. All right, cool. So now that that's working, we can wait to get all of this stuff running. Although plastic seems to be going, which I feel like is a bad idea. More lights are turning on. We're getting there. Does plastic have to go? I think it kind of has to go, actually. Yeah, no, plastic has to run. All right. And then rubber's looking pretty stalled out. These guys are emptying out. Hopefully everything is working. Okay, a lot of fuel is kicking on slowly. There's a lot of extra in here. We could probably flush a lot out, but I don't really want to do that, so I'll probably just go through and delete stuff out by hand. Because I don't want to take all the fuel out of the pipes, I just want to take it out of the machines. I wish there was a faster way to do this. Probably won't be the only time I have to do this, unfortunately. I'll probably have to do this a couple times, so I'll try and keep most of it offline, like most of the troubleshooting stuff. Not even troubleshooting, just this fine-tuning, adjusting. Yeah, look, they're already stalling back out. So that's just because this isn't running yet. So I guess it's kind of dumb of me to do that. Let's get this running. Let's do that, shall we? Alright, so that is rubber getting sunk. They should be running. Yeah, they're running. Alright, so now it's running. Our recycled plastic setup is on. Pretty cool. Pretty sweet. It's there. It's a huge setup. It's kind of insane. But in a good way. Alright. And there's water having issues. Go figure. Okay. So this is the fun part where we start to find out all the problems that we're going to have. And there's a lot of them, I'm sure. Water seems like the #1 issue. We're getting a good amount through. Let's slap a valve in here. Just try and keep the water in there. We could connect them on the other side. We got the water. It's going. Just like bouncing all over the place though. It is filling up though, which is good. Yeah, we gotta fix this guy. Yeah, I don't know. We're probably gonna do a lot of troubleshooting offline, like I said, and also next stream. There we go. 438 coupons. We are just over 2 million points per minute. That's pretty solid. We like that. Is this helping us at all? No, you're just like not getting water for whatever reason. Are all the blenders stealing it right now? That's probably what's happening, I guess. Could put a pump in here. There you go. Just like that. I don't know how to fix that. If anyone knows how to fix that, I mean, let me know. Maybe that was our problem. Let's give the water a chance to catch up. Problem with valves is that it can only be set to one of 256 values, and it's not one of those values that's around the closest one. I'm not really using the valves though. It's more the like fluctuating around. What's up, Jacob, by the way? It's just the bouncing around that I don't get. Because like I don't limit. I mean, I did like limit a lot, but I don't know. I don't know. Not sure if it's a valve thing. Add a small buffer to the end of your pipes above the main pipe and it will fix the problem. At the end of the pipe above the main pipe? Sloshing. I'm familiar with sloshing, yeah, man. I know. I know that's what's happening. Like, I get what's happening. It's just, I don't... Everything I've tried to fix it in the past doesn't work. I've tried water towers. They don't really work. I think fluids in this game are just a little fun and finicky. A little finicky. They do work pretty well for the most part, though. But, like, why we have no flow. We'll set, I feel like these should help by just trapping water in here because they don't let water flow back out. That's the main way I use valves to fight sloshing. And I usually don't set any valve limit on them when I do that. Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta agree. They are funny shorts, though. See if they stay working for now. They seem like they're not doing better. No. But it is working, which is pretty good. You know, it's not fine-tuned yet, but it's working. Oh, you're at the end of the line. Yeah. I think this pipe was just a little messed up. No? Can it just like not? Probably same thing happening. Adding a buffer above the refineries will make the fluids want to go to the buffer. Yeah, I don't understand that. But if you say it works, I will believe you. I don't know if I'm going to try that right now, but I believe you. I just don't know if I want to have buffers above these. I think we can make them work otherwise. I think we're going to revamp the water delivery systems that we have in place. We also might need more water. I don't know if I don't know. We might not be providing enough. But anyway, I am going to call that a win for tonight. That is a lot of work and a lot of stuff running. Yeah, not perfectly, but pretty well. We got plastic, we got rubber, we got petroleum coke, and we're pretty happy about it. We did fill the entire space. This is the largest oil build I think I've ever undertaken. So it's pretty solid. It looks pretty crazy. Take a picture of that real quick. Frame it. And yeah, we'll go from here, you know? Next time we'll start using this. I'll probably troubleshoot this offline, like I said. And then next time we will probably jump into electronics. I think that's the next thing that we really want to get going here. Let's see how it looks from over on the train tracks. It should just be the backs of refineries, so probably not that exciting. Nice. Lots of trains coming in too. Cool. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that. Yeah. And then we're gonna call it a night. At least petroleum's working. That's good. At least one thing is working. Oh? When will I make it look not like a... That's why we have water problems. That will be when we have more of the base built out. We're getting to a point where we can do that, but it's a little early. Yeah, no, that's exactly why we had water problems. We're just not gonna talk about that. Yeah. There's no way we were ever gonna get enough water. That'll do it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Just completely forgot to connect the pipe back up. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we're still gonna have water problems, but that's like the brunt of our water problem there, I would wager. We catch those. We catch those. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's like 600 water just not in the system, so that's pretty important. Alright. Cool. Good solve for the end of the stream. We like that. So yeah, thanks a lot for coming by. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Jacob, thank you for the tips. I will definitely look into the buffer thing. But yeah, hopefully it works. I think we're doing okay. I don't know how we're doing over here at aluminum. We could take a quick peek before calling it good for tonight. But I'm seeing a lot of green lights, which is good. Things are green. Let's just check this last guy. Okay, they're doing good, man. They're doing fine. We're overproducing these anyway, so they really, like, we'll get them there, but for right now, that's really good. It's just like a couple of these have got to be, yeah, having some similar water issue. It's probably a supply issue or something like that. I don't know. With our little water tower there. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you. Hope you guys have a good night. I know this was a grind of a stream, but came out pretty cool. Pretty happy with the result here. Looks pretty nice. And yeah, we will be back at it on Friday. Same time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, Friday night. So be sure to come by. We'll be working on the next wing of the factory, whatever that is we decided to be. And yeah, cool. Have a good night. I'll catch you on Friday.